Anatole France once said, "Until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened." Brittany quote. I got my information from several different websites and from some of my own personal experience. Today I'm going to talk about animals and the impact they can have on your life, both in health benefits and in many different ways. My first point is pets decrease your amount of stress according to health tips. A study in 2002 showed that people seemed to cope better with stress when they had an animal near them rather than a close loved one, such as a boyfriend, a spouse, family member. Many of Promise Treatment Centers recommend that their patients have an animal with them to help them get away from their addiction. It helps take off the stress of them. Pets can also lower your blood pressure and ease your pain, according to health tips. Having an animal will help you reduce your anxiety and all your worries, so then it lowers your blood pressure and it can ease your pain. According to CDC, having a pet around potentially reduces blood pressure in high-risk patients. Dr. Becker says, "Pets can be the best medicine, especially when someone is dealing with chronic pain." Dr. Becker works at CDC. Dr. Becker also says, "Pets take away anxiety. The less anxiety, the less pain." Animals can improve your mood according to health tips. People with pets have more laughter in their life than from animals. When you come home, you get that giggly, sloppy smile and an animal that loves you unconditionally. Dogs are used for soldiers returning home. They can return back to normal life better when they have an animal, someone that depends on them. Animals are helping decrease the suicide rate, which occurs often in veterans that come home. The animal makes it so they have someone who cares for them and someone who relies on them. Animals also prevent cardiovascular incidents, according to health tips. Particularly, cats can decrease from 30 to 40% your chance of heart attacks and some strokes. People who have an animal and have a cardiovascular incident are more likely to bounce back and have a better, faster recovery. Animals can notice a change in blood sugar, according to health tips. Animals will change their behavior when the owner's blood sugar drops, so the owner knows if their blood sugar has dropped or not. There are now many animals that go through training centers to help people with blood sugar problems to identify when their blood sugar drops. Animals can help people become more social, according to health tips. In Canada, they did a study that proved that people with animals were more likely to socialize with owners when they take their dogs on a walk rather than people without animals. Michael Landa says, "I take my dog for a 2-mile walk every day, and I run into at least 5 to 10 people that I stop to talk to." Animals can also keep you healthy and fit, according to Active Beat. You can take your pet on walks, and you walk more than the average person without an animal. Your pet relies on you to help to exercise them, and with that reliance, you exercise yourself more. You can get almost twice as many steps as when you have an animal rather than the person who does not have an animal. Animals can also help decrease allergies in people, according to Active Beat. Babies who live in a home with pets are less likely to get allergies later on rather than a baby who never had a pet in their life. Kids also suffer from less respiratory viruses when they live in a house with pets. This is because they're used to the viruses and the animals, and they build an immune system and they get more healthy. Animals help people who suffer from depression, according to Active Beat. They can help lower social anxiety and depression. Animals can help boost your self-esteem. They do this in their loving, accepting way. No matter what you do, they will always love you. Animals are a good way to bring good health. Having an animal can prove to have many health benefits. Everyone should have an animal to bring them many good health benefits.